Hello and welcome again to investingsuccess.ca and another of our short videos in which we examine human emotion, astrology, and the financial markets. In the YouTube video posted on my channel a couple weeks ago, I spoke at length about what I call the Pluto Effect as it pertains to gold prices. Every year in the mid to late September timeframe, planet Pluto will go from being retrograde to being direct. Now, my research has indicated that at this change from retrograde to direct, you typically will get an emotional response, an emotional trigger, which will move the price of gold. Now, this year, we saw the emotional response manifest itself just as expected, as predicted. And you can see here on this daily chart of December gold futures, I've got an oval circled in the mid-September time frame. And that shows you the brief little counter-trend rally that gold experienced as Pluto went from retrograde to direct. Now, I've also got another area circled on here, and that is the time when Sun made its exact 90-degree hard aspect to Pluto. And that typically occurs every year, end of September, first week of October. And again, you can see here that we had a little bit of a rally on the price of gold. But what troubles me about both of these astrological events this year is there was no staying power. Gold continues to misbehave, it continues to be weak, even though we've got some potentially serious issues playing out in Washington on the political stage. Gold simply cannot get any traction. And I've concluded this chart with a little red circle on a price bar, and I've said this is not good. As of last Friday, gold had actually broken and made a new low for the past 30-some days. So where we go from here, I'm not sure, but maybe this next chart can help to shed a little bit of light on the situation. Here's a chart of gold expressed in the form of monthly nearest futures prices. I've started the chart in 2004, brought it right up to the present time. I want to point out a couple observations that I've etched here on the chart. We know that in 2001, gold made a significant low at around $250 an ounce. We know that in October 2011, we made a significant high at just around $1,900 an ounce. So using that 2001 low, that 2011 high, we can then contemplate some potential Fibonacci golden sequence retracement levels. 38.2% retracement level would put gold at around $1,284 an ounce. Well, that's where we're sitting at right now, very tenuously, very precariously perched at that 38.2% retracement level. If we cannot hold that level, the next retracement level is the 48.6% retracement, and that takes us to just over $1,100 an ounce. That is a very uncomfortable price point because there you are seriously encroaching on the actual cost of production for many gold miners, and gold stocks right now are in very negative territory and suffering mightily. A further erosion of gold down to $1,100 an ounce would really do a lot of damage to gold mining stocks and likely result in many mines slowing production down or shutting down entirely. The last thing I want to point out is on this chart, I've etched a series of vertical lines, and you'll see I've got some numbers on here, 24, 22, 21. I seem to be able to spot some sort of a repetitive cycle on this chart, and for whatever reason, this cycle seems to align to something in and around that 21-month time duration. 21 in and of itself is part of the golden mean. It's a Fibonacci number. And why exactly gold would exhibit this series of cycles that align to a Fibonacci number, I do not know. I need to do some more research, and when I do, I will advise accordingly. So for now, what we can say about gold is, in mid to late September, the Pluto effect made itself apparent, as was expected, so the astrology is working. Late September, early October, as Sun and Pluto made their exact 90-degree square, again, we saw a little bit of a move, a little counter-trend rally in gold. So again, we know the astrology is working. However, despite all of the problems in the world, all of the debt issues in Washington, gold simply has no staying power, and that is worrisome. It's problematic. We're perched right now at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Fingers crossed. Let's hope that we don't break that level in a meaningful way, because if we do, we're headed for something just over $1,100 an ounce. And that brings me to an end of this little video for today. As always, you can find me at investingsuccess.ca. You can follow some of my blogs at astrologicaltrading.wordpress.com. And of course, we're on social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Please make it a point to visit me on either the website or the blog post. Feel free to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching today, and have a great week and good trading.